Just in time for that comment.
Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, so let me just check something here. Docs, chat. Right, there we go. Okay, so the automaton sort of clicks and then sort of kind of walks past you and goes into the sort of kind of library that you were in before, and starts walking down towards the stairs where you were.
Mr. I don't care because I found my book.
I will keep following.
What are the rest of you doing? Are you following?
Did anyone remember to put that on the wizard? I grab Elder's upper arm and lead her after him.
Maybe we all need leashes on each other just to make sure one doesn't wander off. Like that was probably
like a climbing party, yeah?
Yeah. Who wants to be leashed to Draken?
Nobody. Nobody wants to be leashed to the psychotic dragon on that one. I'll give Val a hug and be like
That sounded really bad.
Thomas fresh stain all over her hands.
Yeah, taco stain and tugging off paladins. Okay.
Absolutely not. That went over my head. That before I even came out of my mouth.
Oh, she keeps on going. It went over your head before coming out of your mouth.
It's got an 18 certificate on the next room, yeah?
I'm just gonna shut up. And...
You're gonna have to be really specific as to what you're pulling the rope that is attached to the paladin's wrist.
In your endo.
Your intentions.
Yeah. Okay. So, is everybody following suit? Or are you just following the automaton?
Till I fell another wisdom roll.
I was following Thomas. I know about suit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to group yous all together here, so I can copy and paste yous.
In that case, I will mention to the others that I've been down these stairs before, and I did feel a presence at the back of my mind. Be aware, there is something.
I think there's something in this entire house.
Uncouth.
In this house.
It's going to be unnatural in several pieces if it keeps on pitting us around. I'm having a bad day.
Stagger ready?
Yeah, I'm having a bad day and I'm quite happy to spread it around.
Okay.
Everything done though.
There's two Thomases there now.
Isn't one bad enough?
Okay, so the automaton, yous will all be sort of kind of, I guess, over here and stuff. The automaton starts to walk towards this door here, and it sort of kind of points at the door to the south.
Okay.
I believe
Jack
it's
tries
trying
the
to
door.
tell us our things are through this door.
Doesn't tell us what else is in there though.
Draken tries the door.
How about Draken? Why don't we let that go in first? And then if someone decides they want to shorten us, they can shorten it instead.
But it's mine.
Yes.
Have you named
Good
him yet?
plan.
TikTok?
Don't name it.
Auto.
Is he
You
on
can't
Auto,
actually
the
can't call
auto.
it TikTok. That's my pet name for Lance.
Send the bucket of bolts
Also,
through the door,
Automaton.
or I'll put it through there in several pieces.
There we go, I can call him Bob. Bucket o' bolts. Bob.
Bob.
So what's happening?
So you are trying the door. You opening the door? He's just pointing out the door. He's not sort of going through.
Well, no, we told him to
Can you
show
open
us
the
where it
door?
was. Tell him to open the door. Tell him to go in.
Sentinel, open the door.
He refuses. He stops. He won't do it.
That doesn't bode well. Who wants to open the door? Says Thomas, stepping back here.
He sort of kind of backs up and sort of points to the door.
Oh, I could use the automaton to open the door.
Well, I'll grab one arm. If you grab the other, we can play, we can see what happens when he bounces.
Triton.
Yeah.
Right then. So I
So
guess
about
that's a
6
strength
foot
check.
long, fairly sturdy with a flat top.
What are you doing?
Triton.
What are you doing?
We're going to use the automaton to batter the door open.
No, you're not.
Are you
No.
not
Has
armed?
anybody actually checked to see if the door's locked? He just hasn't opened it. He just refuses to open it. He hasn't said whether it's actually.
But that implies a certain... Yeah.
Subtlety we're not really dealing with at the moment. Well,
Yeah.
I swear to God, if
you
he calls me Sue,
I cast
at
perception
the end of it.
to see if there's anything.
well, you
on the
can't
other
cast
side of the
perception,
door.
but you can use perception.
Yeah, you can hear the piano. It's a lot louder. It's coming from the south. It's coming from the south of you.
Joy.
Is anyone feeling brave?
I mean,
Me.
I'm leashed up, otherwise I'll try and open the door at least.
There's a door to your west there as well, and you can hear sort of the party going on there.
So we're trying to duck the party, but we're worried about the music. But if we try the door, because we don't want to encounter that party when some of us don't have all our gear with us.
Yeah, so battering ram.
Do you want to check the door and see if it's locked? We can always just chuck the automaton in after we push the door open.
I have a key.
Okay.
If the door is locked, it seems to open most of the doors in this place so far.
Oh,
Skeleton.
You might have wanted to mention that earlier.
I'll quiet you.
okay, yeah. Passes the keys.
I thought Thomas was volunteering.
Oh, hell no. I'll pass the key to Draken at arm's length, very carefully around the automaton.
Okay, Draken takes the keys and...
Tell him you found his axe.
Puts...
Your axe is there.
We just got him out of that.
Okay,
What's happening?
okay, Draken takes the keys. Draken takes the keys and unlocks it. Well, tries it in the lock first and see if it unlocks.
Yeah, well, it's already unlocked.
Oh, okay then. Draken opens the door.
Okay. You open the door and there's a room and there's a swarthy looking lady sitting at a desk smoking a cigarello.
Yeah.
Kill it.
She seems sort of slightly amused by your presence. Are you just walking in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, she's all like,
Walks it.
oh, you made it this far, did you, Dragonborn? Well, welcome. What can I do you for?
Where's my axe?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that is why I'm asking. Are you simple? Where's my axe?
She
It's a very
laughs.
simple question.
She laughs. Roll me a wisdom check.
God.
Some save. Oh,
Yeah, just roll me wisdom.
okay, just roll. Oh,
Yeah. All right. Okay. You can tell. You sort of kind of feel something touching your mind, but you know your need for your axe sort of pushes it away.
Just to let you know,
would
the stream died
Draken
on YouTube.
believe that came
Say it
from
again?
her? Sorry?
So the stream has died on YouTube.
Has it?
Yeah.
Has it?
seems to be behaving at the moment on Facebook.
Has it? I wonder if the because that's a bit of a pain in the ass.
I think it failed to save last week as well, because I had it watching, and then when I tried to re-watch it again after, it said that the video could not be found.
Did it?
Yeah, it stopped streaming on YouTube, but Facebook is still live.
Let's check. The broadcasters indicated this channel's intent for mature audiences. All right, huh? Well, no, we're still live and on Twitch.
Was that after me talking about tugging?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, if it's mature audiences only, Matt has to sign off. Sorry, Mike has to sign off. Right.
What about Wes?
Well, call me out, why don't you?
I was willing to let him slide for his birthday, but you had to go there.
To be fair, apparently so is everybody else.
It says we're live. Oh, it says we're live on.
To be fair,
I'd halfway through a video.
apparently
but, hey,
so-
the content's not for under 18.
It's still saying we're going on YouTube.
Someone pushed the oh shit button when they were watching, didn't they?
Still seems to be going. Okay, yeah. So Dragon's there. She, something's tried to sort of kind of touch your mind in its special place. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I hear, obviously?
Would Jacken know this came from her?
No, you're just sort of something has been sort of feeling around in your brain.
Can I hear that there's somebody else in there with Jacken and kind of beckon the other guys over?
Yep. I don't see why not.
Evil in there.
Well, you don't know it's evil yet, do you?
Well,
I-
I think it's a safe.
You said yet, so yes, we do.
I think it's a safe assumption.
I'm going to take a small chance, and I'm going to lead Alderith in and see if she responds to whoever's in there.
True. Well, I know I can't move the automaton, but I'm gonna move that thing so you guys can get in. Oh.
How long is the leash?
I keep moving. I was
follow
talking
with
before.
the token.
I know. I was muted, so I was like, I move my token.
So Lance walks in with one of the halberds, and she
Alderith.
and the elder, and she sort of the lady sort of smoking her sort of kind of cigarello, sort of kind of puffs out some smoke and says, "Oh, you're not one of ours. Oh, you should be at the party." And she points to Eldred and says, "What are you doing here, you naughty girl?"
I think I'd like to draw the attention to the fact that the only naughty girl here appears to be you, my dear.
Oh, I am naughty. I'm very
Please
naughty.
do not go down this conversation. Definitely not going to be for mature audiences only.
She's
It's
like,
after the watershed.
I insist. It's a birthday party today. Her sort of voice starts switching. I'm using the fact that I keep on switching accents to say her voice starts switching to sort of the accent that Draken sort of kind of feels like it's the one that he heard in the main room. You should be at the party.
Can
Pick
I
up the
shout
text and
to
hit
the
it with it.
guys? Yeah, I was gonna say. I was just gonna shout, guys, don't take any chances. Start swinging.
Okay, right. Jacken walks forward, picks up the desk and hits her with it.
Picks up the desk.
Yeah.
Roll me strength.
18 strength.
Roll me strength. Then go on then.
Anything's a weapon.
Oh my Jesus! It's all a good strength now. I swear to God, I wish I had this on
Okay,
video. You actually-
he's got his enter rage as well.
Yeah, roll me.
So get up. Enraged, so I get advantage to our strength checks.
Nice.
Right,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So Draken sort of kind of gets up, picks up the desk. That's it picked up. You need to hit. So give me a hit check. I guess it's just going to be a strength. Another strength check.
Okay, then. Advantage because it's going to frenzy you over the desk.
Gravity exists,
Frenzy
yeah.
an attack.
Are you not still in
Yeah.
rage? Do you not
Yeah, right, okay, cool.
Advantage
So you
as
literally,
well.
you just walk up, you pick up the desk, and you smash it in there, and it knocks her out cold. She's just on the ground. You can have an inspiration point for that, Draken. That was
I was inspired.
that was inspired. So yeah, Lance has got one, and you've got one. So yeah,
I just turn back to Galandra and say, well, he actually did as he was told for a change.
yeah. So the desk is sort of like rent in two, and this lady is a bloody mess and unconscious, sort of on the ground.
Tharavel nudges Thomas and says, "He really wants that X."
Draken just looks down at that woman and goes, "You've just saying." Nods at her.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just whisper
And
to
stomps her.
Can I whisper to the people in front of me and said that unconscious doesn't mean what's the word? Unconscious doesn't mean safe.
Yeah.
Be done with it.
Can I suggest that maybe either we restrain it or we kill it?
I go with the second option.
Wow.
I go with the
Yeah.
I
So
just point out that this woman was unarmed, and Draken is just
Draken,
battered
that is a valid
Despite
point.
being-
That's a valid point, Draken. You hit an unarmed woman with a desk.
Hypocrite.
That's against your complete. I'm going to use the fact that you're obsessed with your axe, that you sort of kind of do it, but I'm happy for anybody to use that against him should he start throwing in moral high ground against his.
Junkies will do anything for a fix.
You can't smack her with a desk and be like, "Oh no, wait, but don't kill her."
Yeah.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some soul searching later, Draken. I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just had a shout in the room. Finish her!
Finish her. Okay, so Galandra sort of says, finish her. Pretty just looks at her, looks as done, finish her. Straight up, just sort of like no, sort of looks around the corner, finish her, and that's it.
Tharavel interjects to say, we need to find Tristan is here. We need to find where he is.
We have a whole room full of people to question in a moment.
Yeah, don't
And
leave.
I have a horrible feeling she's something to do with the ways wandering with Alishul wandering off. So I step
And
forward,
we-
brace my halberd,
I'm gonna move around
and-
and watch.
and I try I try to sever her neck.
So you're going to cut her. Okay. Give me a
That's your strength because she's unconscious.
No, it's not about strength. It's basically it's you understanding how to dispatch vampires, basically, or if she is a vampire. So are you searching her beforehand, or are you just sort of kind of?
I just decided to take an approach that involves lopping off something significant.
Okay.
You can still search her without a head.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So roll me an attack with advantage then.
So, where are we? Just because it's rude not to give up these options.
Mm-hmm.
I think she counts as being wounded, so
Yeah.
so Colossus Slayer figures in as well.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that is
11.
You've done 11 damage. Okay,
No, sorry, 17.
17 damage.
15 plus 2, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not even gonna sort of. She sort of. You sort of kind of. You just go down and you lop her head off. When she's sort of unconscious on the ground, it rolls. As it sort of rolls to the side, as it does, its eyes sort of open up. And it stares at you and screams. As you hear a scream, suddenly the piano sound stops, and the noise coming from the next sort of room stops. As she sort of starts, literally like this high pitched sort of kind of scream starts coming from the severed head.
Magically inventive, but not very realistic.
You're in a room full of vampires. How is it unrealistic? He just picked up a desk and hit her with it.
That's more
Stamp
realistic
on the head.
than screaming severed head.
It's a vampire.
It's a vampire. Do you, out of game, do you know how to kill vampires? Severing their heads isn't the main thing, is it?
No. But I stomped on
Well,
the
did we not do this before? Well, some of us did. We figured out.
You saw its weaknesses. Your weaknesses. I think who did that?
It was me, Val, and Galandra.
Yeah. So you know its weak. You know its weaknesses. So you can say you need to stick it in the heart. You can say to Lance you need to stick it in the heart.
Okay, so how about attack?
Like all the splinters from the desk that just shattered over her.
Yeah, there'd surely be a stake in that splattered desk.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, with it on. Yeah. So you sort of you stick it into her. As you do, her head just sort of her body and the screaming head just sort of kind of evaporate into sort of kind of fire and ash, and it leaves a sort of kind of imprint of their former beheaded selves on the ground, on the carpet.
I just look down and say, "Will you just shut up?"
Okay.
Jacken picks up a few improvised stakes from the desk. Thomas,
Good idea.
ask
Maybe we all arm ourselves.
ask the automaton. What about our weapons?
He indicated this room. I would assume we search this room and see what we can find.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, have a search.
Okay. As you.
Option.
What I'm gonna do?
I want to also pick up a few different stakes and start passing them around to everyone from the battered desk.
What are the rest of these? Right. So basically, the music has stopped. Give me perception checks. Yeah. So give me a perception check.
Well,
Yeah, you're
when
on.
was the last time that happened?
What about?
Up to you guys. Yes, all Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So you can hear that that sort of fluttering sound that you I suppose most of you sort of have heard. And actually, it would be Galandra, Val, and Tharaval recognize it. Thomas has obviously heard it outside. You've heard that sort of kind of fluttering sound. Nanook starts getting agitated and starts barking at the door. And she sort of kind of charges over here and starts barking in this sort of direction towards the door.
Wait, which door is it? Is it this?
Or is there a door?
Is this a fireplace as well?
Yeah, there's a door.
Yeah. So there's a fireplace. There's a door
there.
there, and then there's another one to the south. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door there. As you're sort of, you hear sort of footsteps as well coming as the sort of piano stops. You hear footsteps coming towards the southern door too.
Okay, I will shout to the sentinel to guard the southern door.
Okay, it sort of kind of click clocks and moves down towards the southern door.
Can have a quick look around the room he's in for our weapons and equipment.
Yeah,
Yep.
hastily.
Yeah.
I'll just say Strachan. So you roll.
Okay. Okay, so perception is it?
What you're looking for? Investigation.
Do you want to roll it? Yours is better than mine, trust me. I'm -2.
Okay, so investigation. Yeah, I got 0, so not great. I was going to say, if it's with advantage, then it would be 19.
19, yeah, with advantage.
Yeah.
You're investigating, you're investigating the room that you're in. Yeah.
Yes.
So you look around, and as you do, you notice that there's a book that's sort of at a jaunty angle.
A jaunty angle.
A jaunty angle.
Jaunty
Yeah.
book.
So you can sort of grab the book, and as you do, it sort of releases a secret passage.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so we open the dark passage.
So you've opened. There's basically opened up a dark passage that sort of kind of leads down into the cellar. As you're doing this, the door to the west starts to open.
Valashul undoes the leash and moves ahead of Thomas as the door starts creaking open.
Okay.
Glander shouts, "Bad dog!"
Tharavel grabs another chair, throws it on the fireplace, throws some oil on it, and turns to Thomas, saying, "Would you mind?"
I turned to Draken and Eldrith. Said, "Do you trust me? Cover the back. Cover the back. I'll see what I can find. I'll get back as quickly as I can with our gear."
Run. I will hold them as long as needed.
I will chuck a flaming sphere into the fireplace.
Right.
Hopefully to Val to get back and the dog.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So where are you all positioning yourselves in this room? How are you doing this?
Lance is running in it. Draken's just run into fire.
The fire's in the fireplace. He's next to it, warming his buttocks.
Warming his buttocks.
He's a dragon anyway, so.
I was shot in the buttocks.
Wouldn't I thought that was going to cause some sort of explosion, throwing crap onto it and then putting a fire on it.
No, it's just lighting the fires so things don't come down the chimney, like Santa Claus.
I thought you were trying to light up the room.
No.
Just the fire.
That's why I was like, everyone get back.
That's why I'm putting it on the fireplace rather than just burn the books.
Don't burn the books.
Thomas will end up doing that anyway.
Okay, so that's that.
No, he does ink, not Bernie.
That's guarded. That's got a fire on. He's running there. Is the archer stayed behind? By the way, when you
I told Eldrith and Draken to help hold things while I made a run to try and find our gear.
Okay.
Maybe don't bring the axe back.
So let me just
Yes.
let me just check something here. Okay, so I will bring you down here to first, and then we'll do upstairs. So
before actually it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say I'm not sure what.
So I'll push you there, and I need to hide this first before I do that. You'll see everything. That would have been a
massive GM up.
Yeah.
Tharfel suggests to everybody standing out in the middle of the room that there is no ceiling, and therefore they can see us above. There's a gantry, so they may want to get into cover.
When we were all a bit closer before everyone started dissipating, can I cast my Beacon of Hope, please? It says I can do any number of creatures around me, so it gives everybody an advantage on wisdom saving throws, which probably would have been useful ages ago. But there we go. Everybody gets advantage on wisdom throws and death
And
throws.
last.
Wrong thing. Why is it not letting me do that?
Yeah. Up to a minute. Okay.
There we go. Okay, so Lance, you sort of come downstairs, and there's a door in front of you.
Okay, so I step forward and tap the door with the butt of my halberd.
Yeah.
See if I
Okay.
can get it open.
It creaks open. So are you moving forward?
Step forward into the doorway to see what I can see.
You have you got dark vision?
I don't think I do.
You can't see anything then. It's pitch black.
Double check.
If you've got a torch, I'm assuming, but
Well, unless I grabbed something to act as a torch. Remember, I haven't got any of my gear.
oh yeah. I get, if you can,
Like,
I'm happy for you to take a, you have a torch with you from upstairs. Grab something from the fire. Yeah.
I just grabbed a torch from a sconce or something.
Yeah. Okay. So, so there'll be restricted view. So, there's sort of a corridor going this way. There's a corridor. You can see the light sort of kind of bounces off a wall that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to go this way and check around the corner.
There is a wall in front of you. What looks like there.
Forward and check. And the other way.
Okay, so your torch light is giving you to there. You maybe see sort of like a door.
So I step forward to the edge to make sure what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And so there's a door there.
Yeah, there's a door, and there's more of a corridor.
Okay, so I'm going to use my halberd to see if I can push the door open again.
It's locked.
Does it feel like a very strong door? If I just lean against it, does it feel like it's got any give in it?
It's. Let me just check here. Yeah, it's a pretty strong door.
Okay, I'm going to leave that for the moment and just come back and check this bird here to see if there's anyone nearby.
Oh. Looks like a dead end.
Okay, so I'm going to go back, step back, and boot the door.
Okay, give me a strength check. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, you kick the door in. You kick the door in, and you've got a
Another T-junction.
yeah.
But it was worth hoping it was going to be a strong room, really, wasn't it? Okay, so what's this way? Step forward just so I can see into this space.
It's just I'm sorry.
Okay, I wasn't sure because of the way it was.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to carry on to the end here.
Okay. There's another door.
Check the door again.
It's locked.
It's open. And give it some welly. I did say I'd hurry.
Wow. Yeah, again, you kick the door open. As you do, you see what looks like a sarcophagus in the center of the room, and some sort of like some pots and things like that. It looks like it used to be like the familial sort of catacombs. But there's what looks like a new sort of sarcophagus in the center.
Interesting. Okay, I'll mark that one to come back to you later, and go back running back along this corridor to this end.
There's a gold chest.
Is the gold chest open?
The gold chest is not open.
Can I lever the gold chest open with my halberd?
You can try.
Actually, can I just stomp on the frigging thing?
Yeah, it's worked for you before, I guess. So, it doesn't budge. Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna take a chance with the halberd. Then I'm going to try and see if I can use it to force the lock, or the hasp on the lock. So is that just going to be a halberd attack, or is it going to be a strength attack? Effectively, I'm using it as a lever.
Yeah, give me another strength, I guess. You have advantage on it. Nope, it doesn't.
11's probably not enough. Okay.
It doesn't budge.
Bearing in mind I'm in a hurry, I'm going to try and remember that was there, and head back. And that was a dead end on my left, wasn't it?
That is a dead end.
So coming back up here and up to the top here.
There's not. You can't go. You can't go through there.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to push myself through this way, and I accidentally dropped myself into the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So
you've got. Well, you've hit a trap. You've hit a trap. And it does. It does.
It's more than 24 hit points. I'm screwed.
It does 7 damage to you.
Okay, so that's that updated. And get past the trap.
Yep.
Get past the trap and divide the west.
Okay. It's another wall with a I suppose you sort of see about that.
Just frantically running at the moment.
Yeah, okay. You hit another trap.
What is the price?
It does. It does 4 damage on you.
Okay, so running forward. There's a door, so I'm going to check the door. Is the door open?
The door is open, yes.
Open the door, see what's inside. Do I see a pattern developing here?
Okay, you're in through the door.
Yep.
As you walk through the door, you're hit by another trap. Nine damage.
Ooh. Ouch. Right, so check to here.
There is, you can see with your torchlight, another corridor.
And here.
Dead end,
yep.
yeah.
Okay, so I stagger over to here, and I move slowly forward, checking for traps as I go.
Okay,
Because
roll me an investigation then.
as my blood runs over my fingers or whatever I have I have as an equivalent.
Yeah,
This is why I don't check for traps.
Yeah, you can't see any traps.
So I run forward, and I probably hit another trap.
You do.
Oh dear.
And 3 damage. Yeah, that was very lucky.
And what can I see?
It's
Dead end.
you got another.
Worth it.
Okay, I check for traps as I move towards the corner.
Yeah, roll me investigation. Yeah. Okay, there's no traps. No
Of
traps.
course, there's not.
And hit the corner. Checking for traps ahead of me as I stagger forward.
Yeah.
With
There's,
advantage.
as far as you're aware, there's no traps.
So carefully I step forward.
It's nothing.
Step to the corner. And what can I see around the corner? Of course.
Welcome to my labyrinth.
Okay, I check for traps before I step forward because, being on 1 hit point will do wonders for someone's ability to be cautious.
Investigation, nothing. By the way, as you're doing this,
Oh god.
Something coming out of the sarcophagus.
I've learnt to fear the words by the way.
Eyes.
Okay.
Bertha, 1 minute.
So, did my torch go out?
Your torch is still it's flickering, but it's still there. Oh, you'll see this.
I've got 1 hit point. I'm gonna have to flick it. I'm gonna have to fight my way back through like hordes of zombies or something, aren't I?
Where are you going? What way are you going?
Forward. So what can I see now? Because this was a T-junction, wasn't it? Or was that a dead end? Down below. Or to the south or whatever. Okay, I'm going to check for traps towards the corner this way.
Bertha, 1 minute. Um, 13. There is no traps in that corridor that you're in.
Stagger to the corner.
Yeah.
What can I see? It's dragon, isn't it?
False Hydra.
God. Just don't even joke about it. Check for traps again.
You can see no traps.
Oops, fell off the edge. So moving into the thing, let's see what's around the corner. Checking for traps again.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Dead end?
No, it's not a dead end. There's a there seems to be like a passageway down there.
Oh god, right.
That's one trap you set off, so you're going to have to roll to see if you get it. If not, you're going to have to walk into it, basically.
Yep. So roll investigation.
Yeah, you notice you notice a set of 3 traps in front of you. They're like there's like scythes sort of coming in through the walls.
Okay. In my condition, rather than trying to bypass them, I'm going to loop back and see if there's anything the other way.
Birthday 1 minute, I'll do that.
I'm not in the mood for size limbo.
Okay.
Investigating, looking for traps, and whatever I find.
Reveal it. You don't see anything in front of you.
I was starting to figure out how I can see the frigging walls the way I'm rolling. Even with a torch.
Your big good rolls with your breaking doors and stuff.
Yes, exactly. I used up all my 20s. Okay, so I got to the edge there. Step forward around the corner. What do I see? That stealth really must get around to preparing that spare character. Okay, so before I move forward, I'm going to check ahead. Oh Jesus, yeah, I'm screwed.
Snake eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So, you're pretty confident this is the way out, and you walk forward. You open the door, and you're hit by a trap.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh no.
And you're down. So, right, you're currently down. Back upstairs.
I feel like that wasn't a place that you intended for only one of the party to investigate.
Oh no, it very much was for all of you. But there you go.
You never ever leave your wingman.
Okay, so that's the upstairs, isn't it? That's not downstairs you want. Right, okay, so the rest of you is as you're sort of kind of like standing there, are you doing anything? Are you barricading doors or anything, or are you you've got one more sort of kind of action before I let loose, basically?
Yeah, can Draken move one of the bookshelves against that door? He's guarding the one that faces to the west.
Yeah,
With the X.
you can do. Yeah.
Basically, shove bookshelves against it.
Roll me a strength check then.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So you sort of kind of strong arm one of the heavy bookcases over onto where the door is. You hear this sort of kind of like the door is being open, and it can't hit. As you sort of. Obviously, because bookcases have sort of through the shelves and stuff, you hear this sort of kind of screeching sound as this sort of like long teethed bat-like head sort of pops its round the corner and starts snapping at you.
Stop it with the dagger.
Butter knife.
Yeah, throw it. Give me your butter knife then.
Can I just say to the guys, if we haven't got if most of us haven't got our weapons, then maybe we ought to barricade and run rather than stand with nothing.
Yeah, you're doing quite well with the butter knife at the minute. So yeah, you stab it with the butter knife, and the beast is instantly it evaporates. It just sort of disappears. It just in this sort of this magic light sort of kind of hits it in the head and just gone.
Dracken's looking at this dagger with renewed interest.
To be honest, in theory, I should have given you a disadvantage on that actually because of the because you're not using your axe. But it's all right. I'll let you have it.
Oh yeah.
That happened last time. You got a crit or something like that. With the last time you used the butter knife, you got a crit as well.
Yep. Okay. So.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was saying, can we, guys, if we haven't got our stuff, is it wise to start a fight in the library?
We need to bottleneck.
Maybe into this smaller room, as we know Lance has already gone down there, and this room is secure.
You start hearing sort of scratching at the windows around you in the library. Like there's like sort of like bird strikes.
Did carving like holy symbols into the partitions work before? I can't remember if it did.
I think it worked when we were in the tavern, to be honest, because we were doing holy symbols on like the stairs.
The entry points, yeah.
And that seemed to work, but do we have time to do that considering they were trying to get in the windows and there's many windows?
Yeah, you've got one. You can do one thing and then sort of that's it. You know, sort of.
What if we? Okay.
Maybe all. I was gonna say maybe we're all run into this smaller room where we know that there's only the one door and the one place where Lance is on.
Yep.
So I'll shout to everybody. There's only one point of entry. Well, two, obviously, where Lance has gone. But come on, guys.
Fall back.
So you're all falling back into the main room, into the small room, then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll command the.
Danny, have you told us with the weaknesses?
Yeah, I was talking to everybody about the vampires when we
Okay.
when we first came into it, about how we put the symbols
So-
and where the black dots on our hands.
I'm going to
Running water?
This is what I'm going to give you actually, Thomas, with your because you got a crit in the library. You're going to find a book on the axe. You're going to find a book on an axe that the berserk.
The currently invisible Thomas that just looks like two pairs of dice.
Yes, he's not there.
It's just kind of like a green screen. You just the dice.
Yeah. We'll say you found a book on cursed items, and while flicking through it, you notice a picture of or a sketch of Draken's axe.
Can I
Is
grab
running
it?
water?
Keep hold of it.
Yeah, so you know, I suppose you haven't. It's up to you. I say you probably would have read it, or had a quick skim of it, but I'd say you know it. You notice obviously it mentions curses, and the axe being a powerful weapon, but also it's a powerful weapon, but a dangerous foe. And you sort of kind of, you know, through your skim reading, you know, it's not always a good thing.
Okay.
Do we know about running water as well?
Yes, you'll know about that, yeah.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think me and Val were trying to. I
Yeah.
feel that's the point. I've still got that. I've still got the pouch of water in my.
Oh, yeah.
And the
When was the last
Galandra
time we all went to the When was the last time we all went to the toilet?
We used to just pee on the vampires.
Spit on them.
Val can bless it, and then while it comes out.
You'll have to be awfully close to it.
Like a holy spring.
Is that water, really?
So what's your last thing you're doing then? What is everybody sort of moving into this room? Are you what's
Honest to get in the damn room.
and what's the
So
sentinel?
I'm
What's this?
in, and I've commanded the sentinel to guard the door for us.
Apparently, the last thing I did was go.
Okay.
I don't suppose I would have I don't know how far down the stairs are, but I don't suppose I would have heard traps going off
Roll me a perception.
with that door open.
Yeah, roll me a perception. Yeah, you heard what sounds like, both of you have heard what sounds like the familiar sound of scythes, traps going off. You've stumbled into them many times before, so you're very aware of these sounds.
Yeah, the gurgling of an automaton in the distance.
While that's happening, I want you to give me a death save, please. Thomas Lance.
Was
Automatically saying Thomas, huh?
hard good habits.
Succeeds. All right.
So I was just checking. Galandra's what's name that she cast earlier gives people advantage on death saves.
Yes.
Were you in the room when that was cast?
I did say that I wanted to cast it before everybody started running off when we were all within view of myself. So I can cast it on as many people as I want, just they've got to be in view. So.
Sorted. As long as you were there, job done.
But it doesn't hurt, does it? Oh,
Ah, Tally's back.
briefly, yeah, she's a bit skittish.
Okay, so you're closing the door. The automaton, sorry, the clockwork soldier sort of standing there. You're all in this room. The windows to the sort of east, you can see the sort of kind of window, the sort of kind of fluttering sort of wings of something sort of kind of hitting against the glass.
Is that the window behind? Is it behind the nuke and the dead bitch?
Yeah.
Can I go and carve what's the holy symbol? Is it a cross?
Give me a religion check if you're carving symbols to see if they work, basically.
Okay.
Can I help her?
Yep, you can give an advantage on it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you carve some ornate sort of looking religious symbols into the sort of the frames of the window.
Just stand over the dead bitch.
Yeah.
Carve it in her flesh.
Well,
What's
she's
left of it?
well. It's not. There's no flesh left. So okay.
Forehead.
I'll just mark that there's symbols. Okay. Right. You hear this sort of kind of almighty sort of kind of crash as the sort of what you assume is the bookcase being shifted aside, and this sort of skittering, flapping sound as the room behind starts to sort of fill with these winged beasts you've dealt with before.
From which area?
In the library, basically. So you can hear it, but you can't see it.
Okay, so Sentinel is guarding said doorway.
Is he on the library side?
He is on the library side. Yeah, he's guarding the door.
Can I see any of them through there?
Are you looking through the keyhole or something? Are you opening the door?
If the door's shut, then hell no. I'm leaving the door shut.
Okay, so
I was going to say, I'll come and tackle you if you're trying to. I don't care about your obsession with books. Leave them alone.
okay, so
He prefers them when they
Werewolf's
fight
going to
back
start
anyway.
moving down to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. Is there nothing else in this room other than those windows and that door?
no, that's it.
Any glasses of water?
You've got no. There was
glasses of water in.
Is there going to be anything else in here?
Or pouch of water if people need water for throwing on things.
Let me just see here.
If you wanna
So
Don't know how much a water thing. Yeah, but if you, it's meant to be flowing water because no matter how much water you drink, it's still gonna be piss.
Yeah, running water.
yeah.
It's not.
It was worth
Yeah.
a try.
You'd have to be ridiculously hydrated to be just pure piss water.
yeah. You're, on the desk that you smashed, find a key.
Interesting.
Grab it.
Somebody pocket that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm standing on it.
I am the keeper of the keys.
I am the gatekeeper. Okay, Lance, give me another death save. Oh,
Wow.
give me a third one then. See if you get if you sort yourself out. Oh, you don't fail.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah, but how do you get advantage on it?
I do 2, and
Must be just roll a d20. See what happens.
with a 14 if passed.
Yeah, 10 plus.
Plus 1, 15.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So you've stabilized yourself then. So you are now stabilized. Okay. Probably leave it there then, shall we? Because it's
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. All right. So you're all in this room, barricaded in. Lance is stable, but sort of kind of in the middle of a labyrinth downstairs.
Andrew's got deja vu.
Yeah. So yeah, you're yeah. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Not exactly how I anticipated things to go, but yeah.
Is that not like a good definition of most of our sets? Most of our sets.
Yeah, well, it's all good. I was kind of hoping like Val would sort of wander into the party and and stuff, but we're yeah, if we're going this way. That's good. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Very interesting. So you've got a inspiration point. Draken's got an inspiration point. Thomas, you got the book about sort of cursed weapons. So you can obviously try and sort of have a quick read of that. And that is it, I think, for tonight. So we'll leave it there. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. It's been great. And there's been a fair few of you actually tonight. Apologies for the disconnect. I've got better upload speed, so I don't know why it was doing it, but there you go. Anyway, we'll leave it there. I've been Matt Geary. With me tonight has been Danny as Galandra Rivenstar.
Night, guys.
Michael as Tharaval.
Hey guys.
Wes as Velashil Nostius.
Good night, everyone.
Dave as Thomas Moonstar.
Good night, all, and thanks for viewing.
Mark as Lance. And Pete as Draken.
Good night, everyone. Take care of each other.
Night all. Bye.